Hello, my name is Claire Masker, the Communications Director for the Pork Checkoff. If a foreign animal disease, such as African swine fever, is confirmed in the United States, movement restrictions for susceptible livestock will be put into place by regulatory officials. These restrictions are designed to control the spread of the disease. Officials will set up regulatory disease control areas around infected farms, quarantine pig farms located in these areas, and prohibit movement of livestock. Movement will only be allowed by permits from regulatory officials. For a permit to be issued, regulatory officials will require premises to demonstrate certain criteria that reduces the risk of the disease spreading. There are many steps that pork producers can take today to prepare for a possible foreign animal disease outbreak and prepare for full implementation of the Voluntary Secure Pork Supply Plan in 2019. Joining me today is Dr. Patrick Webb, Director of Swine Health Programs for the Checkoff. He will discuss ways that producers can prepare now. Welcome, Patrick, and thanks for joining me. Before we get to the Secure Pork Supply Plan, what steps should producers be taking now to safeguard their farms from a possible foreign animal disease?
As always, producers should be following their regular biosecurity plan that they've developed in conjunction with their herd veterinarian. That plan is specific to their farm, and it's important that it's implemented. Knowing who is coming and going from your farm at all times, limiting traffic to your known sources, and verifying their biosecurity, paying even closer attention to your pigs for any signs of distress or disease so you can report that to your herd health veterinarian.
What other steps should producers take to prepare today for a possible foreign animal disease outbreak, such as African swine fever?
There are a few ways that producers can prepare. If they don't have a premises identification number, requesting the national Prem ID number from the Office of the State Animal Health Official in their state. We want to make sure if they're registering premises, they're using the address that the pigs are located. Producers that have PINs need to make sure that the address that they have for that location does match up with where the animals are. And if not, they need to work with their state animal health officials to correct that in their database. Keeping movement records of animals, people, equipment, other items, writing and implementing an enhanced site-specific biosecurity plan as part of Secure Pork.
So what are the steps that producers can use today to keep movement records?
In an outbreak, producers may be asked by regulatory officials to provide accurate traceback information to identify potential virus exposure. Maintaining accurate records for animal movements, feed supplies, equipment, personnel, visitors enables a producer to provide that accurate traceback information. Producers should maintain records of the names and addresses and telephone numbers of animal transporters, their truckers obviously, and also their employed personnel, feed suppliers, and anyone else that may enter that farm. Specific to movements and sending and receiving premises ID numbers need to be associated with the movement records. Those records should be electronic. That's preferred, but if they're in a paper form in emergency, they may be acceptable. If you need a sample of any of these movement logs or record keeping, you can find those at securepork.org.
So what steps can producers take to enhance their biosecurity plans?
You need to build on your existing biosecurity plan. That means writing, implementing, and assessing an enhanced biosecurity plan to help prevent exposing your animals to a foreign animal disease such as African swine fever. The enhanced biosecurity recommendations include designating a biosecurity manager, a written site-specific enhanced biosecurity plan, a defined perimeter buffer area, and a defined line of separation. Producers can find more information at securepork.org.
How will the Secure Pork Supply Plan help producers against FADs once it's fully operational?
The goal of the Secure Pork Supply Plan is to provide a workable business continuity plan that is credible to regulatory officials for those pig farms with no evidence of an FAD infection that are under quarantine in a disease control area. Having the Secure Pork Supply Plan in place prior to the FAD outbreak will enhance the coordination and communication between all parties. It's going to speed up a successful FAD response and will support continuity of operations for pork producers and associated industries. What is great is that as producers take action now to protect their farms from a threat such as African swine fever, they are also taking steps to participate in the Voluntary Secure Pork Supply Plan, which can help not only their own farms, but the entire U.S. pork industry as well.
Well, thank you for joining me today, Patrick. If you have additional questions about African swine fever or other foreign animal diseases, please visit pork.org/FAD or securepork.org.